Veterans, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. Because this is my message to you, veterans all over the world. You know, before I get started, I always got to introduce Brother Charlie. People always ask me, hey, young man, who is that next to you all the time? Looking ugly over there with all them cuts and scars. Well, that man with the cuts and scars, that'd be Vietnam Charlie. Vietnam Charlie is one of those guys that watch your back when you don't even know your back being watched. You know, like say you go out on base, right? And you and Charlie over at the club, and somebody over there want to bring harm to you, but you don't even know that, because you so busy over there talking maybe to that little pretty lady over there, and Charlie over there already creeping up on these 6 guys that want to bring harm to you. And he done already took them out. You don't even know he took them out. That's your best friend, Vietnam Charlie. He one of those guys. Now, we call him Derelict Charlie sometimes, because he on base, always stuck. Because they keep him on base for a whole week. A whole week he has to stay on base for punishment. He can't get off base to come out into the city. All right? So that's Charlie, man. He's one of those guys that always do enough to keep him from getting kicked out of the service. I was going to say Marine Corps, but getting kicked out of the service. He do just enough to keep him getting kicked out of the service. And he do just enough to keep the people from kicking him out of the service. So both parts do their part and he do his part as well, okay? But that's Charlie, man. He's one of those guys that always gonna watch your 6 when you don't even know your 6 is being watched. He's one of those guys, okay? That's Vietnam Charlie. I always like to introduce him, Vietnam Charlie. Okay, so all my soldiers all around the world, man, I hope you being very, very safe wherever you at. In whatever war zone that you might be in, whatever doggone danger zone that you might be in, we're over here in the United States, man. We're gonna always pray for you every single day. This is our shout out call. All my subscribers on their behalf, I'm speaking for them. We're gonna always pray for you guys overseas, man. And you know, there's like every day a war breaking out. And you can best believe if a war breaking out anywhere, United States of America veterans gonna be over there to make sure that we can bring some type of peace and stability, so it don't even get over here. All right, we want stability and peace over there, man, because we have it over here. Thank you for all my veterans. Thank you for your service, and thank you for everything that you're doing for all of us over here in the United States. I'm speaking for everybody here in the United States. I want to thank all my VA doctors, all my VA nurses, all my VA caretakers, all my VA janitors, the cooks, everybody that do everything to keep that doggone place functioning here in Lexington, both VAs. Thank you guys for everything that you do. Again, you don't get enough credit, man. A lot of people always down in the VA, and it hurt me to my heart to see and hear it, and I just be silent when I hear it. But if you really look at it, man, the VA is phenomenal. These guys do so much work every single day for us veterans, man. And I can vouch for it. I've been to so many VAs I can't count on my finger no more. All the way from New Jersey to Alabama to Florida to Pennsylvania, you name it. I've been to practically every VA, man. Not every VA, but a lot of VAs. I mean, some big ones too. But guys, we don't get these people enough credit, man. Let's give them some credit, man. Please, don't be so hard on them. The VA, they do what they can, man. You know, we got millions and millions of veterans, man. And these people every single day have to get up out of their home, man, leave their family, and come take care of our family. And that's a beautiful thing, man. Every time I go into the VA, man, I just sit and I just watch everything, man. I watch everybody from the administration to the janitor, to the cook. I just watch everything, and I watch everybody. And these people do everything proficiently, man, at the VA. They're proficient, very, very proficient. Anyway, guys, let me get to the good news. We got another donation today, man. This year, everybody wanted to be anonymous. I said, man, I want to share, you know, but she wanted to be anonymous. She gave $100. So now in our coffers, guys, we got $320 in the GoFundMe right now. And, you know, our goal is $100,000. But listen, guys, I cut that short. If we can get 10,000, I just thought we'd go get my uncle, and I got all my family members, man. This is my family members. Then I'm gonna reach out. I told you, a lot of them don't even know that video I put out with my uncle down there. I'm going to promote to get to a football game, and he in Tampa, live right down the street from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So we want to make sure we all dive in. Just my family alone, man. You know, it's enough to get him for sure to a football game. Put some money in his pocket, let him go right there and see 56,000 people cheering him on. Oh man, what you talking about? Anyway, I'll get to that in a minute. But I want to get back to the donation, man. It's another blessing. You know, I'm going to have a song that going to always say, ooh, another blessing. That's one of my favorite gospel songs. and it's by the Williams Brothers. If you never heard of it, man, go look that record up. That's one of my favorite records, man, because I'm gonna tell you something. That song was on the night that I seen this sign lit up said, "Be still and know that I am God." It was that song right there. Ooh, it's another blessing. And man, that song just done so much to me over my life, man. I'm really inspired by this song. And it's a great, great song, Ooh, another blessing. So every time we get a donation going forward, that song, you're gonna hear today too. That song going forward gonna always be when we get a donation. Ooh, we another blessing. Cause it's truly a blessing, man. People don't have to come forward. People don't have to come out their pockets to do it. Any doggone thing for me, for us. It really don't matter to them, you know. But then you got some people, man, you're gonna have heartstrings that I can pull on some heartstrings like people pull on my heartstring. I always release my purse. I always do a lot because people know how to get to my heartstring. And that's all I'm trying to do, get out to somebody's heartstrings, man. And listen, what we wanna do, guys, is get the veterans that already have deep pockets, that already have these airplanes. We want the veterans that got deep pockets that already have these motorhomes. We want the veterans with deep pockets that already have these yachts. We want veterans with deep pockets that already have these doggone express buses that go up and down the freeway. I was just in Kentucky, in Lexington downtown the other day, and I seen George Thurgood came to perform in Lexington. And guess what I seen? I seen 3 big old chartered buses, man. 3 big, beautiful charter buses. Don't even look like a charter bus, look like a mansion. This is what I'm talking about my veterans, man. And I took a picture of that. You know, I think I'm gonna put that in the video this evening. I was downtown Lexington, man, when I seen George Thurgood performing on Tuesday night downtown Lexington. And he had three blocks long of beautiful buses, man. I mean, some nice, antique, iconic buses. Beautiful, man. I was like, wow, I took videos of all that. So that's what I'm saying, get my veterans on these buses, guys. I won't be long with this, but guys, listen, I need your help. I need all us to reach out and scream to all my veterans, man, to go and put up some money, man, help me get my uncle to a football game. And what I also want to do, man, is that, remember I said I want to get 12 people out a year? What I want to do, I got 2 recipients right now. I got my brother and I got my uncle. But I want to get as many veterans that have these physical limitations, extreme disabilities, that we want to get out to a football game. And so what I want to do is we just put a whole lot of names, recommendations. You know what I'm saying? And we just go into the box and we just pull the names. You know what I mean? Whatever 12 come out, that's the 12 get to go to some football games. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do it right, man. We're going to organize and all, but I had to initiate it some kind of way. And what better way than get a Korean vet that's 98 years old, loves sports. Cause that's what we want. We want the ones that love sports, but depressed somewhere over there watching sports and think nobody care about them, to get them out to a football game, be around 6,000-7,000 people, man. And in closing, I want to say this here, man. My goal is to get them there in that stadium, all of us, all my subscribers, because every day we're getting subscribers. And we here to announce, say, ladies and gentlemen, let me get your attention. Focus all your attention down there in that south end zone. And when they focus all their attention in that south end zone, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dog cats and squirrels, they see my Uncle Jimmy Lee over there. 600,000 people screaming, say, Mr. Jimmy Lee, thank you for your service. Thank you for coming back home safe. Thank you for doing all the things that you've done all through your life for 98 years. Wow, man, it's an honor to be here to say thank you for your service. It's an honor, Mr. Jimmy Lee Gilchrist. Thank you for your service. And man, you know, you hear that plane flying over, because you see that on every video I have for the rest of my life. You're going to see that plane flying over, man. That's that dedication, baby, salutation of them planes flying over the stadium, man. It means a lot to me, and I hope it means a lot to my veterans as well. So guys, listen, man, I need your help on the GoFundMe, man. Let's get this thing up and running, and I'm really counting on my family. I'm telling you, man, my family haven't even seen these videos yet, but I got 3 or 4 of my cousins who know everybody in the family. Gonna make sure that we get our uncle to a football game with a little small donation. So guys, that's my spiel for today. But you know, as I go with my story, to the world, you might be one person, but to that one person, you just might be their world. And I won't see each and every one of you at the top. I'm going to see each and every one of you over the top. Good night.